Everybody knows land in Washington, D.C. is scarce. That's why when you see new construction communities, it's very rare. Today we're in Skyland Town Center, and we're going to check out these new developments by Ryan Homes. All right, guys, so today we're checking out two models, the Hancock to my right and the Clarendon to my left. First, we're going to start on the Clarendon, which is their smaller model. This one starts at $529,990. It has a 2-car garage. Let's check it out. Let's see what you think. So as you enter, you have a lower level. People will consider this a rec room, a den, maybe a basement sometimes. But this is a lower level that you would enter. There are a lot of upgrades, as you see here. The LVP throughout this first level is an upgrade. The oak staircase is an upgrade. Traditionally in models, majority of it is going to be upgraded. So as you see, these are going to be pretty upgraded. Of course, this is your 2-car garage here. And just a little bit about this community. It's going to be 129 townhomes. After this showing of these two homes, I want to take you outside to show you the town center. It's beautiful, and this is in the Anacostia area. So it's a growing, developing area that people honestly seem to write off because of the history with Anacostia. Well, this is your lower level. As we go upstairs, again, this is an oak staircase. The oak staircase is an upgrade. LVP throughout this entire level, as you see here, is an upgrade as well. But this is, again, the smallest out of the two models, starting at $529,900, the more affordable unit. You do have a deck, a small patio. And as you see, of course, they are building in the area. As we walk through, you have your dining area here. The half bath should be this door here. You have, of course, you have a lot of cabinetry here, of course. And then you have your granite countertops with the island and countertop seating. That's what I meant to say. But of course, electric appliances. This is standard in DC with new construction. I believe they passed an ordinance where you have to have electric appliances instead of gas. So every house will come equipped with electric appliances. Ryan traditionally uses GE as their standard package. So GE is the manufacturer of these appliances here. Have a nice countertop space. Have a nice family gathering area here. And you can see, of course, the setup, how they have it staged. Then we can go up. So here in this property, you have 2 bedrooms. You can get a third on the upper level as well. But this would traditionally be your primary. Again, it comes standard with 2 bedrooms, but you can have an upper level addition. You have a bathroom that has his and hers vanities, dual vanities, frameless shower, which is an addition. Then you have your closet throughout, which is pretty generous. Now, as we head back out, of course, you'll see this beautiful bathroom layout again into the primary bedroom. Then we'll go to the secondary bedroom, which is currently staged as an office. Can be used, of course, as a bedroom. This has its own bathroom and closet, as you see here. Walk-in closet, smaller walk-in. You have a soak-in tub, shower combo here. One thing about Ryan Homes, my first house was a Ryan Home. They really do get a bad reputation. A lot of people who own Ryan Homes, I've helped over 100 people purchase Ryan Homes. There was rarely ever an issue. But of course, the issues scream louder than the praise. My Ryan Home was great. I had a Matisse model as my first property, which did me and my wife well. Of course, we eventually ran out of space and had to upgrade, but we were able to sell at a profit. But yeah, as you see, you can have an upper level addition with this bedroom, full bath. This can be an in-law suite as it's staged and set up here. A rec area. And a deck. Should say it's Terrace. All right, guys, that was it for the Clarendon model. Again, this is starting in the mid 500s. That is the base price. We'll head down and go to the other model next. All right, guys, the next model we're seeing is the Hancock model. This is the largest out of the two. This one is 2,400 plus square feet. It has 4 plus bedrooms, 3 plus bathrooms. Excuse the construction. 2 half baths and a 2-car garage. It's starting at $699,900. Let's check it out. So the layout is pretty much the same. It's just bigger. So you enter on this lower level, rec room den. Here's your half bath here. Your 2-car garage. Before I missed that, you have a 2-car garage here. Of course, this is their sales office. And as we go up, updated features such as LVP on this level and the oak staircase. Staircase is a lot wider here. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good.
Good.
Yep. And LVP throughout this entire level. It's not standard. It's an upgrade. Looks like you have an upgraded packaged kitchen, same GE appliances. Upgraded sink here. I love the cabinetry, the color. You have a half bath. You're a production manager?
I'm sorry?
You're a productions manager?
No, I'm a senior project manager.
Got project manager, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. If you have any building questions, please let me know.
Absolutely. Of course, your deck. Have tons of privacy at the deck. So you see the updated features here. This is an updated stove, range, updated sink. This one has a larger footprint than the last one we were in. As we head upstairs. In the lower level also, you have an addition. You have the option for a bedroom addition. On this level, you have three bedrooms. I don't know why I got tongue-tied there. But here's bedroom 1, the primary. Generous size. Have a good closet. Walk-in, of course. And as we go through, dual vanity, a private toilet, as well as a frameless shower with a double shower head. And you have a bench, which is amazing. Just a quick check on this. Me and my wife, we had this. I had my side, she had her side, and it was great, honestly. But you can, if you have the option to not get this and it's at a cheaper cost, you shouldn't get that. You know, it looks good, but at the end of the day, one shower head does the same job. Have your hall bath, community bath. You have your 2 rooms. One thing that people do cite with Ryan Homes is that the additional bedrooms, as such, the size isn't that great, which I agree with. But we can only get what we can get for these properties. Now let's head up to the terrace. Same with the last one. So correction from the last one. This does come standard with the bedroom. However, you can upgrade to a suite. So the bedroom will be bigger. It's pretty much the primary in this home. But you do have the in-law suite here with the bedroom, bathroom. This is amazing. Bedroom is a great size. If your mother's staying, she would love this room. Again, these are connected. You have your entertaining area here. And then your rooftop terrace. So if you know anything about new construction, it's best to get in early. So builders build in phases, usually 3 to 4, depending on how many buildings there are going to be. If you get in phase 1, you can almost guarantee that your property is going to appreciate greatly, because every single building, they're going to release new pricing. So with that said, it's best to get in phase 1, or at least early. If you miss phase 1, phase 2 is still fine. But once you get to the final phases, it is tough to build equity, because the equity starts once properties start to resell. And typically with new construction, as if people start to sell properties while the community is getting built, those people are competing against new construction incentives. These communities typically give up to $20,000, $30,000, sometimes $40,000 in seller help. It's hard for a resale to compete, except reducing the price. So it's best to get into new construction as early as you can. And if you missed it, of course, if you love the property, get it, but I would say let's move on to the next thing. So not too long ago, I dropped a video talking about the top 5 areas people are moving to within the city, or at least should be considering. And Anacostia was one of those areas. They're doing a lot to this area from, you know, the new construction that I just showed you. They have a Lidl right there, a Misa, correct me if I'm mispronouncing the names, a halal place there, a tropical smoothie, PNC. Plenty of areas, well, plenty of stores coming to the strip here. Have a Trek bike store, a Starbucks at the end of this corner here, and of course on that other side, I'm not sure if you can see or if I can zoom in. Nope. But you do have a Safeway and a lot of different things coming to this one area here. Skyland Townhomes is going to be an essential part of the growing and developing Anacostia area. And if you're still here, I appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're relocating to DC or moving within the city, I would love to help. All my contact information is in the description box below. Looking forward to connecting with you all. It's Gerald Jordan, your favorite DMV realtor, signing out.